Hey, it's Ed, and welcome to another edition of Voices of Innovation AI edition, Meet the Authors. And today we get to meet a good friend of mine, Tatyana. Tatyana has been on my Digital Voices podcast previously, and I'll have to drop in the show notes so you can learn all about her. But Tatyana, welcome to Meet the Authors.
Well, I'm honored to be here.
And I love your contribution, but before we get there, we want to talk about it a little bit. Before we get there, please share a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm one of those few people who have been doing AI for gazillion of years. When it was hot, when it was cold, cool, not cool, and everything in between. All the flavors of AI, from case-based reasoning to machine learning, natural language processing, and now, going into all those new tools. Data, always been working with data. My degree is in computer science. So I got into healthcare when I was diagnosed with cancer. Currently, I am founder and CEO of Open Health Network. Prior to that, I held senior executive roles at PricewaterhouseCoopers for many years, working with C-level executives across many different industries. And after that, I did run a number of different startups, mostly technology AI ones, sold some of them. I'm also coaching and mentoring entrepreneurs, have been mentor at 500 Startups, Richard Branson Entrepreneurial Center, in Springboard, some other ones for many years. Enjoy doing that. Worked with the State Department on global entrepreneurship, specifically supporting like women entrepreneurs. And most recently, I started global initiative for women in Gen AI, because I feel that there will be significant impact on many aspects of our lives and jobs with Gen AI. And I felt that we need to build awareness, education, and empower women to not to be excluded of the future of us because of the low understanding and slow adoption of these technologies.
Yeah, you have a super fascinating background, and we'll drop some more of that information in the show notes. And you're also like a professional chess player.
Yes, yeah. That's
So,
my criminal past. I used to play, I would say, probably quite well. I was twice USSR chess champion, 5 times champion of Azerbaijan, the country I grew up in, and played in the same team with Kasparov. So, yeah,
yeah,
enjoyed every second of it.
yeah. It's just such a fascinating background. You're a woman and a leader of many, many talents.
Thank
So
you.
that's why we're so happy to have your contribution. Can you give us just the executive summary? We don't want to give it away because we want people to buy the book, but give us like the executive summary of the things that.
Um, I think your speakers are, I assume, are in healthcare and interested in AI in healthcare, in Gen AI, and um, I'm fascinated by all the different things that we can do, not just for the sake of technology, but how it can impact everything we do. So one of the areas that will be impacted by specifically Gen AI clinical trials, and it will include many different aspects of clinical trials. So the chapter that I published, we will go over use case, specifically one of the offerings that we released for free for people to use is using Gen AI to generate clinical trial protocols. I'm the technology that we built and deployed can be used for a variety of different use cases, but in the case of clinical trial protocols, it takes time to build them. And if there is a tool that can go and find similar type of protocols that have been approved or not, identify real sections, inclusion criteria, and so on. So those things can, I would say, not automate all the way, but at least remove certain deficiencies. Now, since I wrote that chapter, as you know, we have those cool new technologies in Gen AI space, such as agents, and those are smart set of tools that can automate complete workflows. So potentially we can expand in the future book, we can highlight the space just evolving so fast.
Oh yeah,
There are daily super innovative things are happening. So in the future, we can expand, I think, probably every single chapter in AI highlighting the role of AI agents in.
Yeah. There's no doubt. And that's one of the reasons we constructed the book in such a way that it will stand the test of time, because it's based on a framework that many smart people got together and developed for AI. So we highlight the framework as well as the actual use cases like the one that you're describing. So it withstands the test of time. And the best part, there's two best parts I always like to say. One is we're sharing global best practices. So thank you again for your contribution. And that way everyone benefits around the world. And secondly, we're raising money. All of our author royalties go automatically to Mayo Clinic Foundation to cure cancer. So Tatyana, thank you for being part of this mission, this book, and I really appreciate you.